Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourselves in this weird, wacky world of ours, and welcome to another exciting installment of Darkness Dublin. This time I've decided I'm going to announce the scene as quickly as I humanly can, so as we go... No, we're not. I'm going to stop that now. This evening's scene is going to take place once again on the morning of the 16th, the day of Black Sun. Now I'm having Avatar The Last Airbender flashbacks and feel sad. Oh,
You stop me.
I know, right? So... This evening's scene, or this afternoon's scene, is going to take place at the Church of the Immaculate Conception in Ranelagh. It is a small, out-of-the-way church surrounded by large, high-backed green trees that are rather lovely and sway ever so slightly in the breeze this way and that, seeming to suggest a calm environment amid the storm of the world. And trust me when I say the world is a storm at the moment. Above you, the sun stands defiantly against the darkness. However, on the very lip, the very hemisphere of its circle, you see a darkness encroaching as the moon is being dragged overhead. Yes. As you enter, you will see the fact that Siren is kneeling on the ground in the graveyard adjoining the church, on a large, flat area near the center, where he is daubing on the ground in what appears to be blood, a huge series of concentric circles, 13 in all, that are each bound together by liturgic symbols that, for those of you who have any experience with Latin or the church, will know as being prayer script, exalting the excellency and the majesty of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. So, as you arrive, the church doors will be open. You will see the Archbishop standing inside, speaking to a number of other priests, who will file out politely as you arrive. We will start with our little cavalcade, and then something has to happen. So, we will start... Rory will go last, because something has to happen there. We will start with Winray. Winray, you were first on my list. Go, do the intro thing.
Winray is walking up to the church. He has got his new devices on his wrist. He has a Game Boy with playing some very familiar battle music in his pocket. He has got his microcomputers and his AR glasses, looking around, taking a deep breath. He's gonna take out this small rectangular device in his pocket, tap it to bring it out of sleep mode, where his familiar lives. Hey, it's about to get ugly.
Oh, considering I have to look at your face every day, boss, I'm kind of inured to that.
Well, I have a feeling something's going to want to eat you, and I'm going to need that flamethrower that you keep in your jaws.
I'm strangely okay with this for the continued existence of, well, frankly, me.
Hey, you do this... If we live out of this, you might get to Digivolve.
Ah, the dream. Living the dream.
One step closer to, you know, giant fucking T-Rex, and I'm all okay with that. So, I'll let you know when the coast is clear. He'll put his jacket up and he'll start looking around, and then he's gonna sit in the pews and wait for cues.
Okay, cool.
While playing Pokemon Moon.
Next is going to be the Max and Lottie combination.
You get everything?
Yeah, everything we need. Everything on the list.
All right, we need more.
I know, but what exactly?
I
How much
don't
more?
know. You know, it'd be really nice if we had a certain staff, but no.
Soon. We can beat them to death with it.
Oh well. We live, we die, we die.
Nothing and everything makes sense.
Yep.
What, a cookie?
Sure.
Hands over the cookie. It sounds like for many pockets. Because overalls.
Might as well take it.
Okay. Next on a cavalcade of introductions, we have Sketch.
Yep. The doors swing open. A Sketch quickly puts out the joint he was smoking, and sticks his big, massive, poofy blonde hair in. Kind of steps in, almost like he's afraid he'll go on fire for all the debauchery he usually does as an ecstatic. And
The righteous fear of debauchery.
he steps in and sees everybody, sees Winraid first, and just slides down beside him and just, hey, buddy. Sticking his big floppy hair over his face.
How you doing?
I'm good. We ready to do this?
Well, about as ready as it's gonna happen.
The Archbishop will turn on his heel and he will say, Mr. Hare, is that marijuana I smell?
No, that is herbal remedy that I was using for things that were pertaining to relaxing nature. Yeah, that's it.
You know it's a terrible sin to lie to God, and I'm just about one step down, Mr. Hare.
Like I said, herbal remedy for relaxing things. That's not really a lie, really.
Okay, next. Sorry, I had to do it. That was fucking amazing. Next, we have Mr. Brown. You are next.
He will kind of just walk in quietly through the door, kind of look around, see if he recognizes anybody, and around go, oh great. Okay, let's get this over with. He goes over and sits in a pew behind Seth.
Okay. Okay, I think that is it. Okay, I have to change my picture back. All right. So, as Rory makes his way down the road to the left, to the right, you're heading down to the church where he was told to make his way, you'll see a young woman physically standing at the end of an alleyway that you are skating down. A very beautiful young woman. She's smiling at you with deep black eyes.
Oh, God.
What do you do?
I know I wasn't always good, but I tried to be good.
She will very casually walk towards you, and she will say,
He's trying to skate. He's going to try to skate away.
okay. Rory, I would say you don't possess forces, so you cannot counter this.
I do possess forces.
Do you? Do you possess Prime?
I do not.
I reiterate, you cannot counter this. Prime, guys, it's a hell of a drug. Rory, you find yourself, the girl will very casually lift her hand. Also, for the record, if any of you know Demon the Fallen, one of the most underrated yet fun lores is the lore of Fundament. Rory, you find yourself, your skateboard is going under your feet. However, she lifts you a couple of centimeters off the skateboard. So the skateboard continues to roll until it bounces off her leg, and you're just kind of hung there in midair. Good afternoon, Good afternoon, Rory. I don't know if you recognize me in this body.
Ghost?
It's so lovely to see you again. I thought I'd made myself abundantly clear in the little message I sent you, but I can't read you anymore. It's disconcerting.
Yeah.
So, you and I are going to have a lovely chat. Won't that be fun? For the record, I choose to point out you have full access to all of your other spheres. They have only just you were only just suspended in midair. Just an important point. Because if you had forces, I'd let you counter the fact that they're holding you in the air, basically by a forces effect.
I do have forces.
Yeah, but you don't have prime. Sorry, I'm bad with words sometimes. You need both. You need both the sphere in question and prime to counter magic a sphere. I'm bad at life sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That actually makes a lot more sense.
My apologies if that was not clear. He will very, very calmly say, or she will very calmly say, so, I'm sensing that you have some issue. You're planning to go and tell your bosses exactly the little arrangement I made with the priest and the monk girl.
Yeah.
Despite the fact these deals had nothing to do with you and you were merely a bystander.
I kind of like the world. I live in it. And, you know, I'm not an emo little bitch like you are. I might die here, but I still won't be an emo little bitch like you are.
Is that what you think I am?
You're a pouty teenager rebelling against his father. Or her father. Whatever. Okay? I out of character, I'm just trying to think of something useful to do. Like, I'm hovering in midair, correct?
Yeah.
They have a body.
Yes. They 100% have a body. Bless you.
Okay.
Blessings.
Thank him.
You know, okay, I'm going to try a life effect. Again, I don't know how stupid this is. Yeah, I'll just roll a life effect. So I want to do pattern damage. Like I will take the docs. I want to do pattern damage directly to her nervous system. I bought medicine. Rory took a CPR course and first aid, and read those books. Is that like doable?
Yeah, that's absolutely doable.
Am I doing something fundamentally stupid here?
No, you're attacking its physical body. That's entirely fine.
I don't have spirit and I don't have prime.
You're attacking its physical body.
Yeah. Actually, can I use time as a conjunctional? As a conjunctional?
In what way?
I want to extend the damage over time.
Evan is currently thinking. Bear with him while he buffers. Also, he would live a longer, happier life if his phone would stop fucking pissing him off every 30 seconds.
I know there's a way to do it. I just don't remember how.
I think, yeah, no, but in order to spread the effect like that, that's time 4, because you're basically creating a time delay effect to trigger.
No, it's not. No. It's time 3. I just don't remember how it affects the difficulty.
I don't remember.
Like-
Hang on. Can anyone corroborate that? Because I don't remember that being a time 3 effect. I know time pretty well.
So I'm not terribly familiar with 20, but that was something you could do in revised at 3. Basically, you time delay the effect going off. So as opposed to getting it hit all at once, the effect goes off, but the wounds, it happens slowly but surely.
Yeah, so in this essence, what you'd be doing is you'd still be doing the same amount of damage, but they'd be happening over a longer period of time instead of just instantly boom 7 ag.
As opposed to 3 wounds, it's a wound this turn, a wound next turn, a wound the following turn.
Yeah, you can do that. I'll let you roll that.
That would be
how long do you wish to space the damage over?
She would still soak normally, I think, but
I will point out, because Evan is that kind of guy. Fun fact, outside of APOC form, demons cannot necessarily soak ag.
Not even in APOC form, they can't.
They have to have specific traits.
Certain traits in APOC form let them soak ag.
oh, you know what? Fuck it. This is too complicated. I am just going to I'm just going to do a prime effect to affect its its eyes or its senses, like pattern damage directly there.
Okay.
Okay, spending a willpower, and fuck it. You know what? I'm blowing quintessence on this.
Damn.
Uh, 4 successes, so that's 8 aggravated.
Okay. Excellent. How many successes did you get?
4.
He will very calmly raise his hand, spend 1 faith, and it's rank 5 lore of Celestials, I believe?
Lore of Celestials is only usable for countering demonic lores.
Unless I, as the GM, determine that these lores can be... in multi-venue games, I made the ruling previously that they can counter any supernatural effect, or else it becomes silly. Because counter magic is automatically silly.
Okay.
Each roll is faithful to do the things. To do the things, to do the things. Oh, that's interesting.
Did he just null everything I did?
No, he's sending it right back at you.
Great. Okay.
Lore of Celestials is pretty fucking awesome.
All right. Should I just roll up a new character?
He was trying to talk to you, and you were just like, no, but fuck you, though. He doesn't actually... What will happen is, he will... This is going to...
So what about... What about Rory's friend that watches over him from the sky?
If they choose to intercede, they will. I have not forgotten.
Okay.
Yeah.
What will happen, Rory, is you will do 6 aggravated damage. He will send 2 back at you if you would like to soak the 2 aggravated.
I would desperately like to do so.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Because that was a bad roll on his behalf. That was a bad roll. Celestials.
I soaked 1 of it.
Okay, so you will basically a trickle of blood will start to run down your nose as you see this body racked and spasm, blood exploding from the mouth, but it's still smiling. Ah, so you choose to strike at my vessel. Interesting choice. I'm here to talk, boy. You are here to throw insults. So, would you care to strike me again? I've no doubt you can kill this form. That's not to say that it won't be replaced by another.
Okay.
See?
Fine, let's talk.
You'll see it wipe the blood off its lips with its hand as it says, It's all such an interesting taste, wouldn't you agree? You see, what's happening is happening because it must happen. I'm not being grandiose in the sense that I don't want this world to end. My plan has nothing to do with the world ending. I am merely here to fulfill a prophecy. And frankly, this prophecy has nothing to do with you. So, I'm willing to let you go. But not only that, I'm willing to offer you a boon in exchange for leaving. And in exchange, you will simply forget the conversation.
I'll take you up on the leaving part, but I don't want to make a deal. I'm not the brightest guy, but I'm smart enough not to do that.
Oh, come now. Many of your brother and sister mages have made deals with me in this fetid little city.
Of course they have. They're smarter than me.
But, so, we will have to, however, make a deal, my boy. I will, as I say, let you leave, but you will keep your mouth shut. Are we agreed?
How badly injured is that form?
Pretty badly injured, as in blood is coming from its eyes and mouth.
Okay. Rory just kind of appears to think. I'm looking up something. Hold on a second. Translate. Okay. I'm using life again. I'm not trying to do direct damage. I'm trying to rack him with pain, and I'm going to channel this through music. Specifically, Rory used to be a choir boy, actually. I'm singing Dies Irae.
Okay.
As a ability enhancing magic. Holy shit!
But
I guess God liked that. I just got 8 successes singing Dies Irae.
okay.
It's all right. What's the difficulty of affecting someone else?
With what?
Just pain.
Just afflicting them with pain is life 2, I believe. So that would be 3 plus 2 is 5.
Okay. And it can't go below 3 on Earth.
Oh, but by the way, of course, for the record, you take a point of paradox for when you basically struck him with all the ag in the universe.
I've already recorded that.
Cute.
Okay. Well, this is going to be a willpower heavy scene, isn't it? I need this to work. Okay. Uh, 4 successes to rack him with pain. Dies Irae is Day of Wrath. By the way, it's a.
The demon kind of the host falls to its knees. You see the smile isn't really gone. However, blood does pump from its ears now.
Yeah.
And it's simply, you get the idea that you're hurting its physical body, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It will very calmly say, all right then. Ah, wonderful medley, that. So, I think that this form is now worthless to me. But you will consider what I have said, Rory, my boy, and in the event that, well, needless to say, I don't think I can actually oppose you now. Too weak, too fragile. Cough. Cough. But you'll think about what I have said. Very calmly, you'll see them flick a knife into their hand, at which point they drive the knife upwards through the lower chin upwards, and the body falls to the side.
Oh my god.
The lower
Rory.
fundament immediately stops, and you fall onto the ground. It's like bang.
Rory just races for the church. He does not stop singing, and his voice is beyond pure. It is a plea to the heavens.
Okay. As you, by the way, as you skate, your phone will buzz.
When the song is over, he takes it and he doesn't stop running. Hello? Hello?
It's a text message.
Oh. He looks at it.
It will say, oddly enough, those 7 minutes and 30 seconds were all the time I needed. They've already departed, so you know. In the end, causality wins. Ta-ta for now. Loves and kisses. F.
He still races to the church.
That's fine. On an out of character note, that was how Evan was going to make it so yesterday's scene still happened, because God knows if I had to retcon that, people would kill me.
Ah.
Okay, so those of you who are in the church will see a rather haggard-looking Rory burst into the church.
What?
Hey, buddy.
You okay,
Demon.
man?
Demon.
I mean,
Faust?
yes, we're
Yeah.
here to destroy demons, apparently.
Yeah.
No, there's a demon. I just got attacked. He's been making deals with mages in the city.
Oh.
Good gracious.
Oh boy.
Eyebrow. Okay, hang on, I have to do this right. Da. Oh, and everyone always said that I was the black sheep of the family.
Hello.
I mean, you are Gravedigger, but that's not a
Yeah.
here nor there.
Oh, well, go fuck yourself, Eliza. I'll just go home then, shall I?
Please.
Wait. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet.
Oh, right. So the Archbishop's gone outside. If you want to go yell demon shit at him, you can. I'm here to brief us, little Magi, on exactly what has to go down today. So you can tell him about demons and all that crap later when, you know, the world continues to exist. Savvy?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. All right, class. For the record, no one saw Gravedigger come in, and he's standing on the pulpit like a priest would stand, because of course he is. And he'll say, "Now, class, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mr. Gravedigger. That's spelled G or A-V-E. I don't give a fuck to spell the rest." So, what's going to happen is, you see all those items you've been collecting? Well, we're in a place of significant power here. It's a cross-section of ley lines. You do understand what ley lines are, and I don't have to go over the basic fundamentals of magic for you tosspots, do I?
Nope, we're good.
Excellent. So we're on a cross-section of them here, which means that His High Holy Jesus out there is going to be able to tap into a significant portion of power, along with what I can only describe as his antiphonal Jesus baby out there. So they're going to attempt to slice, cut, nick, butcher, I don't fucking care, the phrasing, the tethers, the cords that can join this outsider business to this world. And in doing so, rid it of its last vestige holds. Some of you may have heard outside a couple of minutes ago, the other team, in order to deal with the Nefandi, have already left through the portal. So, You're on security duty. Isn't that fun? Along with me and the Baroness Big Tits McBoomface out there. I can call her that because killing me is just an absolute pain in the ass. So, we are on security duty. We'll be putting up a large ward effect around the ritual in order to try and buffer back whatever comes. Because, oh, trust me, when we start yanking on those fetters, that dog's going to come howling. So, that's the plan. Questions, comments, critiques?
What exactly are going to be the nature and details of the ward except for keeping the big fuck out of here?
It's going to be pretty much keeping the big fuck out of it. No one goes in, no one goes out.
So do your pre-breaks now, I guess?
Beg your pardon?
So do the pre-breaks now, I guess?
Uh-huh. I like her. She's smart. She can stay.
Do this.
Right, so any other questions before we go out and be big damn heroes?
Nope.
Wipes tear at the reference.
Just point and I'll punch.
I like this guy. He's nice and simple. Point him in a direction, things fall down. Good plans. Good plans, all of these.
Well, time to be silly.
Time to survive. I'd rather survival. Survival seems to be like the best kind of bet right now. You can be silly and be dead at the same time. Survival.
And he'll finish playing with his DS. He'll go to the menu. He'll save.
All right. So, just so you know, what we're facing out there, it's not necessarily death, in the sense that to die there has to be an ending, or a beginning for that matter. This thing doesn't have either an ending or a beginning. I don't know what it does to you in the event you're not here anymore, or your soul is gone, but I assure you it's not a nice thing. So, in the event your friends are on the ground, they're bleeding out, where we might have to go in order to rid ourselves of this, you don't want to die there. Or rather, you don't want it to kill you there. So put a bullet in your friend's head if they're truly your friend. Savvy?
Savvy.
Good.
Alrighty. I love my gun.
Wonderful, wonderful. Rightio, kitty boos. If you'd like to follow me, then we're going to go outside. I recommend, if any of you are the religious sort, that you pray for any form of absolution you might as otherwise and as well be seeking.
No.
I like him. He's irreligious. We can go and get drunk. Moving on. Okay.
When Raid will get up, he'll stretch. He'll reach into his pocket, pull out the little device, tap it. Well, looks like it's fucking go time.
Alright, if I fall and I don't get back up, just put a boot on my head.
Yep, Sketch draws this big ass knife and just puts it over his shoulder and is like, let's do this.
Yep.
Okay. As you walk outside, you will see D'Onofrio is... Oh, what?
We were inside the church, right?
Correct. As you walk outside, you'll see D'Onofrio is casually leaning against one of the colonnades supporting the entrance arch of the church. She basically will very casually tap a cigarette with her finger to light it as she takes a deep drag, letting the smoke out through her nose. All right, kids. So, it seems as though you're going to be with me. Okay. For those of you who have run operations with me before, hello. For those of you who haven't, my name is Magister Alexandra D'Onofrio. I like to run things simply, smoothly. In the event things fuck up, well, we unfuck them up. In the event we have to fuck up someone else, we fuck up someone else. I'm a member of House Flambeau, which means fire and simplicity. I like both of these things. I tend to find that both of these things tend to solve problems. Any questions?
Not at all.
Nope.
None.
All right.
Point me the way.
Myself and Gravedigger. Gravedigger kind of gives her the. Gravedigger actually blows her a kiss, at which point she physically winces. We'll be maintaining the ward. So we're going to be indisposed as the ritual continues, keeping the defenses up. However, I'm not sure exactly how much power we can pump into it, which means if there's a crack, what do you do?
Plug it.
There we go. And I don't
know.
And I don't know what you're going to see, Kiddywinks. So everything could be an illusion. Who you think are your friends mightn't be your friends. Keep an eye out. Right, okay, let's go do this.
So safe for his Pineapple Tuesdays?
Essentially. She will very casually reach into her pocket, pull out a pack of cigarettes, and she will offer Winray a cigarette, because I know that they've smoked together at least once.
Yep. He'll take
She'll
it.
offer Sketch a cigarette.
Yep. He takes it happily.
He'll light it.
She'll-
Take a hit. All right.
Ooh, can I have one too?
Ditto.
Sure.
Lovely.
Hey, she very casually just throws the pack over her shoulder as she's walking away at this point. Come on, time's wasting.
Rory takes a cigarette and passes the
I'll
pack
light
off.
up a cigarette and I'll go.
What can I say? D'Onofrio says as she steps into. You see on the ground outside of the blood circle, there's another series of concentric circles, but this time they're done in a silver paint, and they're clearly written in Enochian. For anyone who can speak them, they're warding glyphs. You assume D'Onofrio probably put them down herself. Then at every interval, because this is a large oval as opposed to a circle, the circle is in the center surrounded by an oval, you will see a skull, a human skull that has weird pictographical writing on it, which you assume is Gravedigger's contribution to the warding circle. So there will essentially be two consecutive wards running one slightly inside the other.
Effective.
D'Onofrio casually hops over the silver paint. She says, "For the love of fuck, it took me 2 fucking hours. Do not fucking mess my fucking paint up." Okay, kids. So, as I say, I always like to have a cigarette before I fuck someone or before I have to save the world. Unfortunately, I've got 2 packs on me, so this is going to be a very good day.
Hey.
She kind of gestures for Lottie to walk over to her.
Shrugs, walks over. They can all die, honestly.
She will look Lottie up and down and she'll say, "Do you mind if I take a liberty?"
By all means, I didn't complain last time.
Basically, D'Onofrio grabs Lottie, cradles her head in her arms, leans her down, and kisses her incredibly deeply.
Bravely ecstatic.
Before she stands her back up, D'Onofrio very casually kind of wipes her lower lip, and she says, "Right, let's do this then, kids."
Aye, Captain. My Captain.
You see Siren and the Archbishop are kneeling in what appears to be prayer. However, fun fact, because he's now actively removed his shirt, which he never really does. And you finally get to see full picture of Siren, which I have to find because I have one. Yes, this is it. This is what Siren looks like now. Except without the staff.
Jesus.
Damn.
He's got wings.
He has angelic wings.
Yeah.
Boss, what the
Okay.
fuck? Literally says, boss, what the fuck?
Gravedigger smiles and she says, "You want to ask him about his mom sometime. It's an interesting story, that."
We will have to live so I may pester him for answers. This is the only reason now.
Well, to each their own, I suppose. I like existence. The Archbishop will stand up at this point. You see and you feel an immense outrush of energy, as in it is an almost boom there is prime energy effect going on right now of unimaginable power. Okay, all of you who have spent willpower, your willpower pools will be refreshed.
Hooray!
All of you who have spent quintessence, your quintessence pool will be refreshed.
Yay.
Okay. As this happens, you will see D'Onofrier and Gravedigger both sit down at either end of this large oval. And you will see them both start to chant in their own weird language. One is Enochian, you have no fucking idea what the fuck Gravedigger's saying. As you see a shimmering field of light emerge from the ground surrounding you, and it will come to a zenith point bubbling over you until it surrounds every vestige above and around you, with the exception of the beam of light that is shining up towards heaven from where the Archbishop himself is standing. The primal energy, for those of you who have Prime Sight active, it is nearly unimaginable. It is the strength of, if any of you have ever seen a true wellspring of magic, and we're talking, I believe canonically there are 7 great well springs in the world. It's not far off that energy from which magic flows. As all of the power is being condensed onto this spot, you feel the world itself start to shake ever so slightly as all around you color seems to be drained from the world, because all of that color, all of that energy, all of that primal force is being drawn and centered into this one place. From all over Dublin, the prime energy is being ripped. Every node is being rerouted in order to serve this one purpose. The technocracy are going to have a field day. So, the bubble is formed. The light of the cosmos, you almost feel, glares down upon you. What do? Nothing else is happening. You are free to walk around the circle.
Don't break the circle.
Agumon, wakey wakey.
I've had like 3 cans of Monster. I'm awake.
All right, get your ass over here.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember that not whole being eaten thing?
I like that whole not being eaten thing. Okay. You will see a light glow from his pocket as a small, it comes up to about his hip, small dinosaur-like red creature hops out of his pocket. Kind of brushes himself off. Hi.
The hell?
It's a companion. It's like you've never seen one.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Oh, is that what I think it is?
Hands the fuck off.
But
He's
And yes,
cooler
it
than I
is.
ever thought they would be. You have such great taste.
I'm gonna prepare myself and keep an eye open for. I put my sunglasses down and look in the bit road and kind of keep my senses open for anything that might try to surprise us.
Sketch just turns on him, turns to people. Anyone want to hit? You know, he's just rolling up really quickly. He's like, "Well, more smoke before I die, man. Fuck it, might as well."
Nah, I'm running. I'm hitting
I've got
nicotine
another
for my
one.
juice.
as Eliza pops up another cigarette.
Just
need to
a
be on
little
high
bit
speed
of
tonight.
cabbage, please.
I'll smoke with you if we live through this.
Cool.
The fact that I'm smoking now, 1 second, give me some.
Yeah, he'll hand it over. That is weed mixed with something very energetic.
That could
You know
change.
something? I honestly thought that you'd be better than this, but no, here you are smoking on a puffing narcotic like some kind of little bitch.
Look, I might die. Okay, you know, I might die. So I am just making sure that I go out at least mellow as fuck. Okay.
For the record, no one else can perceive this. It's literally going on in Sketch's head. Oh, come on. I'm sure you can do better than that, honestly. Couldn't you even do opium? Opium is great.
Look, I'm gonna need all the energy I can. So if you got some cocaine or something, that would be great because I need it.
Whoa. You're asking me, the little sage need heaven, me who stole the peaches of immortality. If I've got stuff, I've got stuff.
Yeah, well, hit me with something.
You sure?
Yeah, give it to me.
You sure?
Give it to me.
Okay, what could possibly go wrong? All right then. For the record, a tiny little envelope, literally sealed with a wax seal of a monkey, will appear in front of Sketch and kind of hover in midair.
Takes it. Opens it.
Oh, boy.
It is filled with purple dust.
Hey, yo, Rinray. You want a line?
Nah, I'm gonna need to focus tonight.
Nah, son. You know you want a line. Trust me, you're gonna focus. As he goes, yep, you're gonna focus.
Oh shit! Did you snort it?
Yeah, of
Oh
course
my
I did.
god, of course he started it.
Of course I
All right.
started it.
Hey, Sketch, make me a stamina check. Difficulty 7.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. I swear to God, if he overdoses from a snort.
I can actually help with you.
I just failed. It's not botched, thankfully. 2 6s.
Okay. Hi, Sketch.
Hey,
actually,
buddy.
It actually works on how well you fail it by. Sketch, you are what I will lovingly refer to as buzzed to fuck. Also, you will receive an additional 2 extra actions for every action that you take.
Oh,
Oh, no. And reiterate what I said. 2 extra actions for every action that you take.
Jesus.
There's a
Damn.
multiplier in there.
Jesus.
What?
What's the downside?
His heart might explode.
Wow.
So he
Okay,
takes like damage.
Yeah, and basically, whenever he pushes himself, whenever he actually takes the extra action, for every action he takes, he will take an unsoakable lethal damage
oh, boy.
that cannot be healed, as his heart physically starts to magically rip itself apart.
Ah, there's the downside.
Aha!
Yes, because I'm really going to just hand super powerful flu powder of a fuck you to a player for my own general immunity. Yeah, I totally would.
He
I actually totally would.
gets his eyes just like blaze open. He's like, my God. Do you know what I mean?
To
Lana's
quote
gonna
the
wave her
movie-
hand in front of his face.
to quote the movie Event Horizon sketch, you can say forever.
Whoa. Wow. I am so high. I can't even. Wow.
That you are so high you have reached Zen.
Yeah. It just turns Solani really chill. Like, yeah.
And this is how Sketch became an Akashic.
Sketch.
I'm pretty sure Kotriks don't do drugs.
They do, actually.
Yeah.
They
How
really
high
do.
is high? How high is high? Are we talking like the horizon high, or are we talking Juno, surrounding Saturn, being all fucking chill kind of high?
You want some? Because I can't even describe how high I am.
You can't even use words. I'm a little, I don't know.
I don't
No.
think you can.
No, seriously, like you gotta know. I don't even you know that feeling when you're like high, but you're like off the trajectory high, like some part of your brain is just detached. My heart is exploding really fast, and like I'm starting to talk really fast, so everything is fine. Let's do this. Woo!
Woo!
I want to touch that now, but at the same time, death is a thing. Why don't we put this away and we'll try it later? Eyes the package a little weary, like
Let's focus up, people.
I choose to point out that particular concoction is made from ground-up dragon eggshells mixed with the disharmony of the universe, with just a smidge of opium grown by the blind rabbit sages.
shit. Is that all?
Marvelous.
Fucking love Sun Wukong. Anyway, all around
Super
you,
heroine.
maybe kind of sort of, all around you. For the record, guys, you start to feel. Actually, can I get everyone to please make me a Dex Athletics check as beneath you the ground starts to shudder so you may keep your feet?
Glorious.
Hey, Sketch, enjoy your new -2 and cannot botch.
Good thing it's a good thing I did. I got 2 successes. That
Pass
was
on the ground.
roll. Otherwise-
Yeah, ditto. On nine dice, I got 2 successes.
Jesus.
Lonnie's got 1 success, which is just like fuck.
Same. Fuck.
Lots of screaming, fuck!
Get stuns. They're like, I am the chosen one. You can't beat me.
Oh my god, I swear to god, if he tells her that he's the chosen one, she's just to slap him, to be like, listen, the high is getting to you.
What's the difficulty?
Standard diff.
Yeah, 2 successes.
Okay, so did anyone fail?
I did.
All right. Did Eliza fail? Because I heard Max say "fuck" really loudly.
No. I got 1
1
success.
All right. Hey, Winray, you eat the pet. You physically start eating some turf.
Thunk.
But yes, the ground shifts violently to the left and then violently to the right. It's quite difficult to keep your feet, as you almost feel as if something is shaking you.
Lottie, lottie.
No, thank you.
Then above you, you see the fact that the moon is starting to creep its way across the sun. At which point you hear a voice that seems to echo inside all of your heads that says, "It's hopeless.
Nah.
Oh, let me in and end the charade."
That sounds
Now you're-
awfully rapey.
Oof.
Considering Max,
Fine.
considering the picture I have for it when it shows up, my answer is tentacles.
Oh no,
Oh.
no.
No.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
I've
no.
seen enough hentai to know where this is going, guys.
Yes.
Same. I
Yeah,
don't like where this is
I
going
know
for
what's
once.
going.
For once, I don't like where this is going with the tentacles.
Come now, let me in. It will be swift, and then the world will change. You were denied your birthright by a god who doesn't care. You have great power, and yet people drown you out. I can give you what it is you wish. Victory, meaning, hope. You want hope, don't you?
Sorry, do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's the sound of a donkey taking a shit.
Excuse me, but I give 0 fucks.
Listen. I don't know about your god, but Eris, fucking tight with me, so shut the fuck up. Our relationship is great. Rude.
By the way, guys, around you, this really clear, beautiful day starts to be in. You see the graveyard envelop in a mist.
Somebody want to take care of the fog of war?
I left my giant fan at home. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Shit.
Pull out an imaginary one and plug it into this non-existent cord.
I will point out for posterity, because it is important, guys, the fog does not, and I repeat, does not break through the protective barrier of the ward itself. So it seems to lap all around you, essentially.
So,
And for the record, sorry, I have now pictured what the graveyard looks like.
yay.
Yay.
Oh god, that's creepy. That's fun though.
Ooh,
No.
that's fun.
No.
Lovely.
Oh, glorious.
Okay. Well, I've got an appropriate song to cheer everyone up. Rory unslings his guitar and begins singing at the top of his voice to drown out that creepy voice in his head.
I swear to God, if you sing Wonderwall.
No, he's actually singing Tomorrow for Manny.
Okay, better.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about
Oh my god.
tomorrow. There's way cobwebs and the sorrow till there's
I
none.
might want to die, actually.
It's gray and lonely. And just stick up my chin and grin and
Guys,
say,
okay. Out
Yeah.
in fog, on the edge of sight, almost skittering between the graves, you start to see movement.
And
Oh,
this
shit.
is
Here we go.
trailer.
Oh, it's gonna get silly. And he looks over at Agumon.
Well, on the bright side, I'm not the grown man who plays with Digimon digital monsters because we are the champions. Continue.
Eh? You're not wrong. Keep this up. You'll be a champion, all right.
What is the shape coming in between the? How big does the shape seem?
Smaller than a person, maybe the size of a large dog.
All right, everybody, form Voltron. You know, it's just like stands in a Power Ranger pose type thing.
No.
Or from Voltron.
So what do you
Yeah.
guys do?
I hold my. Well, fuck. I'll prepare an action. You fire my gun if something gets into range.
Wait. The bubble is nothing comes in, nothing comes out, right?
Well, that's what they said. Yes.
Would shooting a bullet be the best idea if nothing can come out because then it would just ricochet?
It's true. Fine, I'll punch Dumping once it gets into range.
On a side note, leaping from behind one of the gravestones, this thing emerges and smashes
Oh, God.
directly into the ward, ripping at it, tearing at it with those gnashing mandible-like teeth.
Not the tentacles. Nope.
Well, I think we all seen if I know where it's going.
That
Nope.
looks unpleasant.
Just surrender. Let
the sun will come out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no from me.
No. No.
Stranger danger, stranger danger, stranger danger.
You see multiples of these creatures now start to emerge from the fog and start smashing into the ward. But even more unnerving, boys and girls, you see another figure start to move, but this thing doesn't walk. It has no bobbing of a gait, its feet clearly floating in midair. And it stays just out of sight, just out of range for your eyes to determine what it is. But it appears humanoid, but definitely not human. And it is looking at you with baleful black eyes that seem to flick with fire.
Okie dokes. So, Liza, got a plan?
Eliza says, this feels familiar. I'm sure I've seen something like this before in Hong Kong.
What the fuck did you do in Hong Kong? You know what? Actually, I don't think I want to know. Because
No,
Don't ask what people do when they go to the Orient.
What
Yeah.
happens in Hong Kong stays in Hong Kong.
Yep.
apparently not if these things look familiar enough.
I'm
Liza, do you hear that? It's
No.
the noise of stranger danger.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't hear shit. I'm busy smoking the
Does
cigarette.
anyone, really weird question, does anyone have mind sight up?
I do.
No, mine's shield.
I'm asking if
I
anyone
have
has
mind-
mind sight.
I'm sorry.
I have mine. No, I just have a shield up. I don't have sight.
So I don't think anyone.
All right, so let me just go down the list. Sketch, you have a mind shield, yes?
Yep.
Okay, Byron, do you possess a mind shield?
I do not.
Okay, cool. Rory, do you possess a mind shield? You do.
Yes.
Lottie, do you possess a mind shield?
Yes.
You do. Max, do you possess a mind shield?
Hell yeah, I do.
Thank you. And Austin, do you possess a mind shield?
Damn right.
Excellent. Oh my god, this is gonna sound reminiscent of fucking Dracula Den. I'm loving it, but okay. Jordan. Jordan.
No. No.
Jordan.
Nope, not here.
Yes. For the record, Jordan's the only one who can hear this as it talks directly into his head.
Is he answering out loud?
I
Yes.
think so. Jordan, it's all right, my boy. It's your mother talking. Hey, Jordan, that's your mom talking.
I'm gonna have to call bullshit, seeing how she's been dead for a long time now.
But I'm not dead, Jordan. I'm just outside. I do so want to hug you and hold you close.
No, you've been dead for a very long time. I went to your funeral and everything.
You don't trust your own mother? Oh, how horrid.
Well, there's a lot of things I don't trust in my life.
Man, for good reason.
All right, Jordan.
Yes.
Your left hand will go to your gun, and you are not controlling its actions.
No. I got my. I use my good hand to remove it from the gun.
It's your other hand is fighting you.
Hey, I need no help over here.
Oh, okay, here. I can do this. I'm going to cast Mind Shield on him.
Do you have mine too?
No.
There we go.
Right. I
Right.
forgot about that.
Wait. So do they see his hand going towards the gun?
Yes.
A lot of
do we
people
see him,
step
like-
over.
Trying to like stop his other hand, or
Beg your pardon?
do we see him trying to stop his other hand with his left hand?
Yeah, you do.
I need a little help.
Who goes into battling fucking bosses without buffs? Motherfucker!
What?
And I'm gonna try and mind shield him.
All right.
One success.
Okay, you're going to need a lot more than that, Jim.
Yep.
You're going to need to put at least 4 into successes in order to block this thing out.
Okay. Shit. Fucking rapid coding.
I literally heard that as rabbit coding, and it amused me.
Rabbit coding.
Not the code, please, not the code. Code of shame.
What's that? Coachella?
What?
Two more.
Those ones, though.
Right?
I hate those ones.
One so much. 1, 3, 4. God damn it!
Holy shit, that's like the... To be fair, though, I will point out, though, Sketch did not botch the first 2 rolls in this scene, which means we're already lucky than we used to be.
Yep. And
Yep.
like there's just motherfucker, gosh, fuck, god damn it.
Sketch draws his knife. He's like, I'll wait. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do something drastic. He's bopping like he almost looks like he's about to energize.
Or we could just knock him out, Sketch.
2
Oh,
more.
hold on. Okay, I have an idea for something I can do.
Got it.
The voice stops, by the way, and Byron, your hand is now your own again.
Yay! Thank you. Fuck that was terrifying.
Anyone currently have Prime Sight activated?
No.
I think Byron does.
Let's see.
Byron has spirit sight.
I got beer sight.
Okay.
Yes, actually, spirit sight would do. Byron, there's a huge amount of spiritual energy being gathered out there by the figure who's just out of sight. He's attempting to open a huge portal.
Hey, he's attempting to open a huge portal to the Spirit World or Demon Realm.
As long as it's on the outside of the fucking bubble, we're okay.
Well, it doesn't if they swarm us.
Yeah, we're gonna
Well,
have to
then
be
other
focused.
plant. So, I don't want to go outside the bubble.
Oh, fuck my life.
We're
We're probably gonna have to go outside the bubble.
We're
gonna.
definitely gonna have to go outside the bubble.
But hey, Winray, it's amazing. We're the stealth team. Yeah, we got this. We're fine. We're fine, dude. Don't be worrying. We
Who's
got
with
this.
me? We gotta stop it. We cannot let it start a portal.
Guys, I've got a spoiler for all of us. The good guys are going to win. Some of us might die, and that might include me, but the sun will come out tomorrow,
So help me. If you're
and
thinking
the
again.
decent outsiders are going to lose.
It is at this moment that the being who is summoning the energy comes into view. And it is this.
Oh,
You motherfucker!
Oh god,
Oh.
Slenderman has grown multiple arms. Run! That was out of character.
Oh, that is not pleasant.
That
What
is
is
somewhat that is somewhat nightmare fuel, isn't it?
Where did you
Um,
get all the masks from? That's just my curiosity.
as he flicks them around in his hands, you'll notice that the masks are each of your faces.
Fuck out of here with that.
That's not creepy.
You will sense the spiritual energy begin to intensify as above you, you will see a huge rip, a rent, a tear start to form.
No.
You will rise, by the way. The warding circle will keep you safe. However, it comes to your mind, what happens if he's big enough and he just moves the portal down over you?
Yeah.
So, Evan, I have a question.
Mhm.
More like an environmental question.
Yes.
How I don't have spirit sight up, but how drenched into the world is the spirit world at the moment?
They're bleeding into one another.
Okay.
Also,
Good to
where
know.
that thing is, where he's opened that portal to, does not. Oh, Nelly. Oh, shit. One of you has spirit sight up. Make an immediate willpower check
Oh god.
at difficulty 8 and don't fail. And for the love of God, don't botch.
Oh boy.
I need my willpower. Okay. 8.
Don't be afraid to use that willpower.
Let me just roll this boost. Excuse me. Whoa.
Here we go.
5, D10. Difficulty 8, you said?
Difficulty 8.
Sweet as that is.
Okay. Byron,
Okay.
you managed to keep hold of your.
Actually,
Byron, you managed to keep. Oh, hang on. Is there an actually in there?
1,
No, we're
2, 3. Still 3, yeah.
Byron, you managed to keep control of your sanity as you look straight into oblivion.
Ooh.
Nothingness beyond the places. That crack in between where all the darkness lives that has never seen the sun.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a dagger and I'm gonna saw my hand
Why?
What are you doing?
so they can know if it matches as me. It knows you guys know it's me.
Oh.
I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back in just a moment.
So what are you doing to your hand?
He's cutting off his hand, I think.
Whoa!
No, don't
Oh
put off the hand.
no! I was just gonna saw my hand a little bit so that way you guys can. That way, if it try to decide itself as me,
Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
make
you-
a cut into his own hand.
Superficial. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yes.
Why?
To identify.
Oh, to identify himself. Okay. No, okay.
Gotcha.
Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you.
Why
On,
couldn't they just
tracking.
duplicate that?
Oh, we're going stealth, are we? Oh shit.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, DST gets back out to him.
Well, I'm not really into mutilation. So, hey, what's that one thing I always share with you, Liza?
What?
Liza, what's that one thing I always give you whenever we see each other? Just like, here, you want one? That thing, that'll be the code word.
Gotcha.
Sketch just rocks from side to side. I think you know if I'm not going to be me because I'll probably act really calm. So I am, yeah.
I'm just gonna ask you, what the fuck did you take earlier?
There you go. What did I take? There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, I want to know either way.
All right. From above you guys, black lightning starts to smash into the shield.
All right, we need to end the cement.
Oh, hold on one second.
So,
I'm reading
who's
my
gonna come with
spheres.
me? Oh, by the way, just so you know, Evans, I put a snark in my hand.
Yes, I heard that.
So who wants to come with me? We got to kill it so that puddle sets down. That's a puddle to motherfucking oblivion. That's a note puddle.
No portal. I like that.
Yep, it's now officially called the motherfucking note puddle. We need to stop it now. So who's gonna come with me?
So I am.
We die. We're gonna die gloriously on the Fury
yeah.
Road.
So
Glorious.
I am going to, because all things are data and everything has a code, I am going to manipulate the gauntlet around that portal to slow it down. To thicken the space around the gauntlet so it's or thicken the gauntlet in space around the portal to slow its effects.
Okay.
Could you just try to close it?
I don't have the spheres necessarily to close it.
There.
Otherwise, be awesome, but don't do that. So I gotta make its life a little more difficult. So those would be both. Well, 2 effects. So vulgar.
Fun fact: you are so far into the spirit world at this point, it doesn't matter.
Well,
I mean that's handy.
that shit.
Terrifying, but handy.
Okay. Fucking. So that's not a good idea.
Well, I'm gonna start walking towards the edge of the border.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast an effect as well. This is going to be like an ST discretion kind of thing. So I'm casting Entropy Sight, but I'm not casting Entropy Sight exactly. I'm casting a limited version of Entropy Sight. It'll still, still be like the level 1. To give me a sense of where should I be to help the most. I.e., fate, take me to where I need to be.
Super Ninja Force.
Not here is the answer.
Help.
Okay.
2 successes.
You get the distinct impression that you should be right where you are.
All right.
You see the dark lightning from above crackle onto the ground, spreading out as the ground cracks underneath it. You see coffins and lids open, crackling with dark energy as the shambling hordes of the graveyard emerge.
Look at Agumon. Fuck it up!
No, thank
That's
you.
a
No,
lot
thank you.
in one closet.
The problem is, Agumon is on one side of the shield. You are on the other side. They are on the other side of the shield.
Oh, the zombies are on the other side?
Correct.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I thought that the lids were popping up from inside the shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
I
Can we
apologize.
I'm kinda
affect
holding my
things on the other
ground.
side of the shield? I'm not entirely clear on how the shield is working.
The shield keeps everything on one side. Basically, it works both ways. You can't get out, but they can't get in.
Oh, great.
However, they're currently trying to break it down.
But can we cast magic past the shield or no?
Yes. They don't seem to be able to cast. You get the distinct impression it could cast a mind effect through, but it had to use an awful lot of power to do it. So it's clearly making it difficult for it to get inside and affect you, but not impossible.
I have an idea.
Right.
I have an idea.
Is it glorious?
The idea.
It's
The
glorious. Okay.
Tell the idea. It's Jeremy's turn.
What's the idea?
I am so glad there's another Technomancer right here, right now. So first up, so Eliza's gonna go to win rate. Win rate.
Yeah.
How much knowledge do you have over Contingent Ether?
Eh,
That's correspondence.
I'm a coder, and I download myself places.
Fucking tastic. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna use your knowledge of Contingent Ether. We're gonna use my understanding of metaphysical ether, and we're just gonna blow all of these shits to Kingdom Come.
That's actually a fantastic idea because we'll
Yeah.
be protected by the shield.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
So, Evan,
Yes, dear.
so what I'm basically planning on doing is we're basically going to use a combined spell, which we can do because our paradigms work like that.
Mhm.
And what I was planning on using is we're going to use the correspondence tree to affect a wider area of effect, and basically we're going to use Prime 3 to Holy Strike bitches. Does this sound feasible?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
All right. Popping up the targeting program. Poof. Here we go.
So Eliza is going to reach into her bag, pull out her gun, gets the chamber out, takes a bullet, puts the chamber back in, and just focus on the bullet. Then reaches into her bag again, and pulls out some tools, some welding tools, as it were. And we're gonna make some dice rolls.
Is that thing hot linked?
I think it's gonna be hot linked in a minute.
All right.
Fingers crossed for the dice gods.
We could make it an extended cast. I'm gonna blow a willpower point on this. Let's see. Evan, you said basically we're using node energies, right?
I didn't hear you, sorry.
This place has been turned practically. This place has been turned into a node, right?
Yeah, but the energy is being used to power the ward.
So
Correct.
would you say that this? Oh, okay. So would you say this place is then functions the same way as a node?
No.
Okay. So you won't get the difficulty reduction for casting magic near a node.
No, unfortunately not, no.
Oh, sad face.
Damn.
Okay.
Sad face. Still though, so we're gonna go to diff 6 because it's coincidental at this point. And I'm using my tools, and I'm having merit, so it's diff 4 for me.
In it says he.
Long live Hans Daedalus.
It's a great merit.
It really is. I have to have a lot of use it more. If they survive.
It's like a must for like any technomancer.
Okay. I've already started rolling, Austin. I don't know what you're doing.
So I'm gonna start. So you're essentially hot socketing your gun.
Yeah. Well, technically, I'm hot socketing one of my bullets.
Okay. So, do you have AR glasses?
I have my steampunk goggles.
Okay. So, do they have any electronic components or computer bits?
No, sadly not. They have mechanical bits.
I need computer bits. Fuck it. He will hand over his AR goggles.
That works.
Your targeting relay's in there. I'm sending over the codes.
Okay, fan-fucking-tastic.
Important question. Oh, very important question. No, none of you have proper entropy sight up. Somebody has a mangled version of it, not the real one.
All right.
Continue.
Oh no.
All right. So do. Where's that fucking button?
I deliberately mangled it.
I know, that's why you're not seeing something.
Yeah.
I feel like we should all be happy that we're not seeing something.
Bending
Yes.
to quintessence. Why? God damn it, Dicebot. Why do you not roll?
Right.
I'm just hoping it'll put me in the right spot.
There we go. Now it does. Okay.
So this is roll 1. That's 3 successes.
Also, Evan, I have another half an hour before I really need to go.
Right,
Okay.
So you get 4 successes on my side of the effect.
Okay. I have 6. So in terms of damage.
So that's 12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but this is not a bullet itself that's being fired through the barrier. This is basically the quote unquote magic that's being casted outside of it and then being downwards into like an AoE effect.
Okay. I'm gonna. I really wish
Plus-
one of you had. I really wish one of you had entropy sight up. This is gonna end sadly. Okay, so you fire this amazing prime infused blast that incinerates those hound-like tentacle dogs, and many of the corpses. As it approaches the figure with the masks, I'm going to have to roll the dice. Hi, Lottie.
Oh, shit.
It raises the mask with your face on it. How much damage was your attack going to do, darling Max?
Oh, god damn it. 12.
If you had entry set up, you'd see the fact that your fates were bound to them.
12.
Oh,
So just to clarify, in Lottie's particular case, does it actually affect her pattern or herself?
Her armor and soak and stuff will apply.
Okay, that's good at least.
For 1 second.
Wait,
And for the record, it does wash over, and you can see the darkness that the creature is composed of start to sizzle. So it did affect it. It just had something to hurt you as well, if you understand me.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, Lottie, sweet Lottie, that is 12 levels of aggravation damage.
Alright.
So first off, that aggravated because it hits Lottie gets converted into lethal.
Mhm.
And she has the soak dice of the armor and 3 levels of durability.
Yeah, and you said durability was a stupid rule.
You know what? Fuck you.
Okay, so I've rolled
What's
a-
durability?
to soak.
Durability is basically an optional rule in M20 that gives things like armor and items like doors and armors, constructs, and stuff like that their own health levels.
Ah. So it'll destroy the armor before it destroys you.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm guessing I'm rolling those 10 dice.
Yeah, plus your own stamina because I enchanted your pattern, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. How the fuck would I write that down? So then 13 dice. Right?
You're wearing like level 5, nice level 5 armor.
Damn.
Soak some of that.
I mean, I better fucking do that.
Wait, how is it
Oh.
34?
Holy god! Holy god! Holy god! Holy god!
I can't see because I don't have Discord. She soaked all of it?
1, 2, 3.
She soaked 8 of it.
Yeah, she soaked
Oh,
a fair
yeah.
amount of it.
No, she didn't soak 8. She soaked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of it.
Oh,
Jeez.
my apologies, I apparently can't count today. So, Lottie, you will only take, I say only, you will take 3 levels of aggravated damage as
2 levels of lethal damage. The 12 levels of ag and the armor converts it into lethal, Evan. No VFX, damn it.
Can someone tell me what the
My
fuck I'm writing
apologies for
down?
not knowing everything that you can do, super science wizard. Shut the fuck up.
So 2 levels of lethal, you said?
Yes, and that really hurt.
Okay.
You will actually, basically, you will see Lottie be pitched off her feet by the same flash of light that you directed at the creature.
So as Lottie is thrown, she will lie on the floor and screech out, "Motherfuckery! Seriously? I swear to God. I swear to God." May all your furniture be moved 2 inches to the left.
You okay?
I don't fucking know. 1 second. God damn it. It's so fucking bad right now.
I don't care. That went really well.
That really did.
I love it. Thank you so
Hold
much
on.
for that fucking armor, because if not, my
Evan?
body would have been poof.
Evan,
Yes.
it's a fate thing? That a fate effect it has up?
Basically, it's tied your fate to the masks that it's holding.
Why couldn't I see that? Because I just want to see the fate. Like I was had the
You
fate
just wanted
thing.
to use fate sight in order to see where you should be standing. You said that you didn't want the other aspects of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so I'm going to
Eliza will hand over Winraid's Yar glasses again.
But if I should be somewhere, if there's somewhere in the area that I should be that is more advantageous for us, you would let me know.
So I'm going to use. Hold on 1 second. I need to double check my rotes. I have a plan. This is a double not good plan, but it'll be funny.
Double dot good equals good.
You, by the way, you see the thing is drawing power from the realm above you, and it's forming it into a huge orb between all of its many hands.
Okay, so
It's connected all the masks to its belt. Sorry, continue.
I'm gonna use Prime 2 as per. How do you do that? And I'm gonna scramble the quintessence in its body.
How much spirit do you have?
3.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
So 3. And then the seals.
And I swear to God. Eris above. Please, please, if Evan has to roll the dice again, please may it not be me this time. Amen.
Why is it always Lottie? Science. Damn.
No.
Boulder. So, so look, going back to the chart. 1 second. Alrighty. And I'm extended casting this. Alright. Right?
To answer your question, Sam, 13 dice of soak was made up by 10 points of armor and 3 stamina.
10 points of armor?
Yep.
God bless.
Matter is a hell of a drug.
Very much so.
I thought like even an Allenton hard suit is only like 7.
It is, but you can put as much armor on a piece of clothing as you want. It's not limited. It's just limited by your successes.
Oh, okay.
And also bear in mind, what is statted in the rules is oftentimes not optimized.
Fair.
All right, so he codes vigorously and intensely for a few moments, and so I get 5 successes, so it is 10 dice or 10 levels of bashing damage that it will take.
Mm-hmm.
And then it needs to make a willpower roll. The difficulty of this is 10. If he succeeds, he then can still act. If not, he's paralyzed with agony.
Okay. Sorry, give me just a second. Ow.
Sure thing.
It soaks that much damage, and it passes its willpower roll, Austin.
It passes the diff 10 willpower roll? Because
it got its head.
Okay.
And no one's.
Okie dokie.
That was unfortunate. I was honestly thinking it would fail.
I tried.
Right. So it has now formed a huge black orb in its hand, between its hands. At which point it punches the orb, and the orb becomes a lance that goes screaming at the force field. And you see it impact the force field.
I shoot the lance.
Shush! Let the GM do the narration thing.
Oh boy.
And it punches straight through the outer shielding, causing the shielding itself to crack. The hole itself is only about the size of your thumb, but it goes straight through. What's more, it continues to lance directly forward and would have hit Siren right in the back of the head, killing him more than likely instantly, if Rory wasn't standing there to take it in the chest.
Huzzah!
Oh,
Fate is a cruel thing.
Well, better roll that soak.
I'm gonna immediately one up and use forces and try to pass it.
I got 4 successes on soak.
Excellent. I was just about to say, because it rolled 9 aggravated damage on you. You're still alive!
Huzzah!
Everything hurt, but you're still alive! And if it helps, you can legitimately say you saved Siren's life.
Yay! Well, thanks, Fate.
Hey, Sorry.
Mhm.
No, I was gonna ask,
Sorry, continue, Byron.
can I use forces too to kind of temporarily pass the hole?
You need correspondence to try and patch the hole.
Oh, fucker.
Or data.
That is my next set of actions.
Hooray!
Firewalling.
Alright. I'm going to try healing myself. And
That's
in
fine.
advance, I'm sorry for this. This is legitimately his paradigm.
Oh crap, what's he singing?
Eye of the Tiger.
I hate you so much.
We all do.
Marvelous. Marvelous.
I've now got to put that on my speaker. I've now got to put that on my headset for science.
Like he actually believes, in stories and that,
He believes in the power of music. I'm guessing.
he believes in the power of music. No, he believes in tropes. He truly, deeply believes in tropes.
At this point, by the way, you will see a window almost, like a rent in space form, and you will see a throne room very far distant. You will see Father Zachariah Belmont. You will see Jewel. You will see the Azure Sailor. You will see the Teftani boy, Rorus, and a few others. What the Azure Sailor is on the ground, leaning over a man who you don't know. They all appear to be bloodied and battered, as a woman who many of you may recognize as Catherine Templehoff, whose picture I will now put up,
That bitch.
is sitting in a throne, very calmly gloating. She has a smile spread from ear to ear and is saying things like their victory was near and certain, etc. That is her picture.
Oh, she looks cute.
Just so I've got 4 ag healed, and I'm down 4 quint now.
Yes. On the bright side, you feel much better.
I'm going to hole
but
patching.
you will-
Don't worry, only a scratch.
It's a
Ow.
flesh
Only
wound.
a scratch.
But yes, as I said, you will see her mocking them, and you will see the hopeless looks in their faces before the portal, the window, whatever it was, will once again snap closed. The light at the center of the ritual will now intensify, by the way.
Okey-dokey.
So I've got 1 success on patching the fucking hole.
Why is it rolling hates you?
It's today. There are going to be days where it's going to be like nothing but 10s, but today is just fucking fuck.
It's saving up the good luck for you.
I'm gonna stand in front of Siren
Okay.
and just kind of go defensive.
Siren, for his part, he will reach down into the ritual, still singing the song that he and the Archbishop are singing, and he'll flick what looks like a jade chopstick between his fingers, Actually, no. He will look down at a jade chopstick, and you see him move his hand
Damn it!
and magic as he throws it out of the circle towards Sketch.
Yeah, Sketch picks it up, like catches it.
Sketch, as you spin it around, as you instinctively know to do, it becomes a 6-foot-long jade staff.
Oh.
A Monkey King! Oh my goodness!
Please tell me he says witness me, please.
Yeah, no, he does. Kind
That's
of,
just now officially Son Goku.
yeah. Spins it around on his heel and just like slams on the ground, like witness me.
Would you like to roll 5 dice as you slam it onto the ground?
Sure.
I've got 3 successes in patching the hole.
I got a 4, 4, 2, 4, 9.
You would need. Okay. The staff blazes with ethereal power as the entire front of the shield shatters before it and lances outwards, cutting everything before it to ribbons before it will actually dance back and reassemble itself like a giant jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, that's right. Turns and looks back at everybody. Yeah. Monkey King.
The thing outside is bloody and beaten at this point. You can actually see black ichor running down its body. You then see something really weird. It turns its head like directly sideways and it screams like really loudly, something that makes absolutely no sense in context. It was, "You will not deny me my puppet!"
Rude.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm going to irritate it immensely.
Oh, okay.
Is there a... Hopefully. And hopefully this won't backfire in a big way. It's a big... So is the hole still there?
I've got 3 successes to patch it.
To answer your question, no, it's not there, but that is still the weakest point of the ward.
Okay, no. If there's no hole there, Rory just gets something out of his pocket.
What's the something?
It is a small bag filled with a powder that he prepared for this purpose.
Oh, God.
Specifically, it's a mixture of sand and powdered ghost pepper. And glitter.
Okay. By the way, the creature has now abandoned all context of subtlety as it races faster than the eye can see, and its 6 arms smash onto the ward, causing it to crack.
I got a question.
Okay.
Can
Hold
I
on.
try?
Can you try what, Byron?
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna be-
Sorry, yes.
I'm gonna see if I can try a intimidation on it.
Oh, God, no. No offense. It doesn't know the concept of fear.
You should still try.
Fuck it, never mind.
No. I think it's a bad idea.
All right. You know what? Since there's no hole, it has a body, right?
In a manner of speaking.
Can I affect it with life?
It's not a life. You need spirit to affect it.
Whose face is it currently wearing?
It's not. All the faces are currently hanging from its belt.
Can I? Are there any more of the dog things around?
No, they've all been ripped to shreds or incinerated at this point. However, it's bashing the shield with its fist, and the shield is cracking under the weight.
I'm trying to patch
However,
the
I will
shield.
point out, it seems desperate at this point.
Alright, which means they're getting somewhere.
Wait, hold on a second. I've got time magic.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to slow it down.
Do you have enough time for that?
Yes,
Time
time
to
for you
shoot
to
it.
slow it down.
Oh, okay. Well, Lottie also has time too, so maybe they can both try.
You need
Yeah.
time 3 to slow someone down.
Okay. Spend actually, spend a willpower. Okay, he's singing Whitney Houston. You know which song.
Oh god, thank you so much. As it does this, its 6 arms will penetrate through the shield.
Shit.
They
I
grow
got them.
longer as they each move to attack one of you.
1 second.
So I'll just do these rolls so you guys can dodge or block whatever you want to do.
I got 3 successes on my patching roll, but I'm gonna dodge.
That seemed okay. So the one to hit Winray, he gets 3 successes to hit you.
All right, so I have
Shit. Fail. Oh well.
I have a 4 effect slipstream.
Cool. So that'll lower your difficulty to dodge by a maximum of plus or minus 3.
Okay.
Would you like to? Okay. Would you like to increase his difficulty to hit you, or decrease your difficulty to dodge? It's up to you.
Increase his difficulty to hit me.
Okay. In that case, he only scores 2 successes to hit you.
Would
I
Lottie
got a 4 and a 4, so I still get tagged.
All right. Cool. Tag, you're in. Long needle-like talons extend from the hands as they lance towards you. All right. In that case, it was going to be oof. That's going to be 6 ag for Winray.
Oof.
If you live, I can kill you.
Laza.
Liza?
Laza.
I
Do you have
would
any
like...
effects? Did you have any effects on you that would make it more difficult to hit you?
No. I would like
Okay.
to have a roll a dodge, however.
That is
How
fine.
many,
It gets 3 successes to hit a Laza.
How much damage was the base amount?
6.
Yeah, well,
I dodged 2.
All right. You with your stupid armor of stupid. You take 5 aggravated.
Well, I
I
may
think-
not.
I'm crippled.
One, two, three, four, five, 6. I soak it.
Okay, cool. Next is going to be. Next, it goes to hit Lot. Oh, for fuck's sake! It fails to hit Lottie.
Could Lottie use the opportunity to strike it with her taser? I mean, taser's supposed to incapacitate both a human up until an elephant.
Yeah, if you want to. I'm just going to continue going down the line for people. It gets 1 success to hit Rory if you'd like to dodge.
He's gonna dodge. And
Dodge is its own magic power.
it is.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's rather perfect, actually, that there are only 6 of you here because it has 6 arms.
Oh wow. Well, I dodged very well.
Okay.
Rory tumbles out of the way while
Next
still
is-
singing Whitney Houston.
Next
To no
is
effect.
Jordan. Jordan,
Um,
it gets 2 successes to hit you.
Dodged?
Dip, duck, dive, and dodge.
Okay, let's do this.
Gonna try. What's my difficulty?
Standard diff, 6.
I got 2.
Did it get 2 or 3? It got 2. So you managed to dodge. Defender wins.
Yay!
And sketch.
Hey,
Sketchy.
hey, buddy.
It gets 4 to hit you.
All right. Can I take a point of lethal and bump that dodge with that super cocaine I've taken?
Yes, you can.
All right.
Also, remember the other part of the Monkey King's blessing. You can automatically counterattack it.
That's what I'm about to do once I dodge it.
That's
So-
that's okay.
Do the thing.
So I'm plus I have a -2 on athletics rolls. So do I roll Dex Athletics 1 twice now with the extra dodge?
No, it only hits you once.
Okay.
So you may now roll to counterattack it, because that's what the Blessing of the Monkey King lets you do.
Okay, I dodge, and then here's my hit. And I have a
Oh,
forces
also, hang on. Before you do, roll 5d10 and let me know how many of the staff's many quintessence you wish to put into the effect of smacking it.
Okay. I'll roll the 5d10 first before my attack. I get nothing because I get 3 ones, because fuck you, dice. But I also have a forces effect as well for my blade. So it's in. I put 3 into effect and 1 into duration, so it should be still all right. And here's my
That's fine.
attack. And I miss because, Jesus. At least I dodged it, though.
Okay. Its arms will recoil again as you can tell it's preparing to strike out again.
Oh,
Once
boy.
again, it looks, if it could look desperate, it looks desperate. The glow from the ritual is becoming almost unbearable to look at. It's bathing you all in golden light.
I'm continuing my. I gotta try that same time effect.
Heard it! Help me!
Can I punch
So to know,
it?
why do you got 4 successes?
Oh, to hit it, yes, by all means. Roll your damage plus 3 for your successful strike.
So what's damage again? Yeah. That was damage again, I forget. I haven't used this thing in a while. Shit. And now my box won't even open. Okay, give me a sec. I have to look for the fucking rules. I forgot what damage was.
Oh yeah.
By the way, guys, from above you, you will notice something interesting. Something very interesting. The moon has stopped before eclipsing the sun and is now withdrawing.
Good. How about the note portal? Is it still going?
The note portal is still there, but it's not as strong as it was.
Good. Can I punch the arm? The dude?
Yes, you may.
Alright, give me a second.
Also, Evan, I got 3 sucks to slow it down.
That will be lowering. That will be basically halving its actions it can take for. For a turn. It's a turn actually in these cases. Sorry, I had to crack my back there.
Okay, no problem.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
You don't sound.
Just I was sitting in a weird position, so I had to crack my spine.
Okay.
What's my difficulty? For boy.
To hit it, 5 or 6 rather. Standard.
And then you said damage plus what?
I'm just double checking for you, but I think it's 5, but strength doesn't carry over because it's a taser. It's not like an impact weapon. I think it's 5 bash.
I think you're right, actually. Yes, you roll 5 dice of damage.
Because I was just like, wait, I don't remember doing that, but let me ask anyway because I don't know everything.
I'll have the if you're willing to wait for 20 seconds, I can have the actual answer for you.
I am looking for the electrocution chart.
I got 3 successes.
To hit it.
Yes.
Alright, roll your damage.
Alright, hold on, let me just look at my wonder real fast. Okay, my gloves deal ag, by the way.
I know.
What's my damage? My strength?
Your damage is your strength plus your deck. Your strength plus your extra successes, so yes.
So just strength. Okay, cool.
It's not here. That's weird. Oh, wait. Hold on.
What's my difficulty? Is it standard?
Standard def, yeah.
Taser, yeah, 5 dice.
2 successes.
All right.
Alright, well, I rolled, I got a 1 success for it.
You burn, both of you actually burn, because obviously aggravated damage. You strike its wrist and you see it recoil in pain, and the taser burns into its flesh. It's at this point that you guys are not standing where you're standing alone. And you
Do we
see
have
the fact
backup?
that you're now.
Please, do we have backup?
No, you see the Archbishop has strode out of the center circle.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no,
He's
it's-
out of the center.
Yeah, I know. My
What?
my response is what?
You see him raise his hands, and you hear him cry something to upwards, up to the heavens, and he'll then extend his hands outwards as if to take 2 of yours.
Rory gives him his hand.
I'll give him my hand. Why not?
He will say,
Give us a hand.
he will say, "It is now when all must be one, or else all falls."
Winrate's gonna crawl over, gaping wound in his chest.
Oh shit! Winrate is still injured.
Till all are one, motherfucker! Open the goddamn matrix of leadership.
Nice, yes!
Till
Rory
all are
smiles
fucking
at
one.
that.
Okay, hi guys. All of you feel the combined prime energy of every node in Dublin pass through your bodies.
Ooh. Oh, that tickles.
You will be healed of all damage.
Right.
Oh, that's fun.
At which point the Archbishop will. You feel him channeling the energy into. You feel him channeling the energy, and you see him do a similar effect to what the Outsider did when it had a ball of light. But this time the ball of light is. Bright and filled with hope as opposed to dark and filled with shadow. But what he does in this case is he splits it up into 6 pieces, and each one of you is given a small vestige of this unbelievable power to hold in your hands.
Shit. Ooh.
The Archbishop then collapses to one knee, completely exhausted, and he will say, "I do not have the strength to end this. Banish it back to the shadows!"
All right.
Can I load?
Back to the Shadow Realm it is.
Can I load this thing into my gun?
You don't need to. It's on your. You literally just feel you have to extend your hand.
Oh,
And he's just holding his arm out, magic hand style. Just be like,
Are we holding his hands?
He fell to one knee and let go of your hands.
Okay.
Lottie's holding out her hands, jazz style. Fuck you.
All right. There is
Elijah's gonna hold out her hand and scream, "Kahim Salim!"
Let's
Uh,
do this.
Rory's
Kamehameha, motherfucker!
going to sing in Enochian about the beauty of the universe.
I am the chosen one.
You know, actually,
Sketch this screen. I am the chosen one.
yo,
Bright
I'm just gonna
light.
sing Lily Allen. Fuck you.
bright light explodes from your hands in a light show, a laser show of magnificent glory. All of this prime energy, that which the world was wrought into the world at the time of its creation, passes through each of your beings and smashes into the Outsider's body. You see it tear its many limbs from it. You see the black Icarus blood stain the ground, scorching away the soil, eating it away into the nothingness as it lays one knee down, completely defeated, unable to move, but yet still has physical form.
Oh, that's it.
I'm gonna wail on it.
I'm gonna hit it with the monkey staff at full force.
I'm
man.
gonna just keep wailing on it.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this, guys, now, because I want you to kind of to have a cool moment. One strike will end it, but I would like the strike to be memorable, so just wailing on it is not what I had in mind.
Oh
Alright.
no, I'm about to do that super fucking Saiyan fucking strike with this fucking staff, man. Sketch even like primes up. I would take 4 more lethal to make this as fast as possible. So I'll be on 5 lethal.
Damn.
Jesus, no.
Well, okay. No one can go that fast, so by all
Yep.
means.
Yep.
Let's go. By all means, chosen one.
Do you want me to roll for this or do?
No,
which one?
literally, all you see is the creature smash, 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 until Sketch is standing behind it, in which case he physically drives the staff through its chest, and there is an explosion of jade light as the thing is turned to dust.
Sweet.
Above you, the sun breaks through the darkness. The eclipse never came to the point of its zenith.
Hey, pretty.
My chest. Ooh.
Sketch, I knew that super cloak was going to do anything for you. Or super heroine. I don't know which one it is. We'll have to research it.
You will see around you the graveyard is strewn with bodies of these decrepit beings, the bones of the long since dead raised to serve its foul purposes. However, in the moment, the calm that comes after the storm, it is so peaceful and tranquil, it returns almost immediately to that place of rest. The items of power lay on the ground, completely rid of the taint. I should point out that there was also a Native American style tomahawk, a Chinese style teapot, and another large gem set in an Egyptian kind of headdress that looks to be a sapphire. Those were because there were 6 items. They were the items you collected, and they were the 3 the Archbishop collected. So, the world will live to see another dawn, because some people who they never heard of in a place so out of the way it means nothing stood against the night. And you were those people. You were the ones who guaranteed that there would be another dawn.
You don't have to
Are you okay?
live. You need to get to a fucking hospital or something. Who's got the healing magic thingy?
I've got your back, Jack.
Why don't you
In,
say that he's crippled right now?
That would be great. That would be great.
I've got your back, Jack. As Elijah just injects nanites. Junk. You are
Okay,
here.
so-
Evan said it was unhealable though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
crippled? I thought
Correct.
it was.
It has to
I thought it
heal
was-
by. It has Sketch's injuries will have to heal via natural means.
Yep.
Ow.
Just hobbling with the walk with the fucking staff. Like, oh.
Well,
Yeah.
then I guess I'll heal with. Guess I'll heal
That'll
with
be
like
Raiden
a-
instead.
Months.
The super coke.
Guess I'll heal Wind Raid instead. Just like.
Yep. You do
When
that,
we were healed.
buddy.
Wait, Wind Raid was healed?
I was healed.
Yeah, the Archbishop when he channeled all the stuff. Evan said,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Never mind then.
Still,
You will see, by the way, guys. D'Onofrio stands up where she was kneeling, her uniform covered in grass stains and black blood, as she very calmly puts a cigarette in her mouth, and flicks open her Zippo lighter before she takes another deep inhalation, and she says, "I live my life by a simple motto. It's 5 p.m. somewhere." She looks down at her watch. It's like 20 past 11 in the morning, and she says, "I'm gonna go get plastered. You're all coming with me."
hold on.
yes.
Fuck yes.
Sir, I brought your favorite.
Oh, this is excellent. In that case, I'm gonna go we're gonna get shit faced in a graveyard. We have a plan.
Fuck yeah, I brought
He
cookies.
hands over a bottle of single malt. He's basically buying the stuff by the case right now.
By buy you mean steal.
No, where do you think that $15,000 that he won is going?
That's
It's to
fair.
maintain his dog and his mentors.
What, to maintain their rampant alcoholism?
That's marvelous.
All right. It's kind of weird. You guys sit on a grassy knoll looking out over Dublin City, knowing they'll never know your name and knowing that they'll never care about the fact you exist, but knowing that each one of them, each being, owes you their life. And it's a pretty cosmic feeling.
Don't know our names. Don't worry. No, this is out loud, exactly.
And with that, boys and girls, we will finish our scene. And I will finish the Nafondi plot. Thank you, God.
Thank you, Evan.
That was fun.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. I will give you your rewards at the end.